What's the deal, my good peoples? This is Lucky Reacts. I am your host. You guessed it, Lucky. Thanks for stopping by. If you're new here, I just love that. I love that for you. If you're new here, I love that for you. I love that you found my page some kind of way because YouTube has been a friend of mine who likes to put me in front of new people, and I appreciate that. Thank you, YouTube. And thank you for actually clicking on the video and being here. I appreciate you for it. And for the people who've been here, rocking out with me, maybe it's your second video, maybe it's your 20th video. However you see fit, thank you for showing up for your boy once again. I do appreciate that greatly. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're spending this time with me. Gotta love that. Absolutely amazing. I do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, no lie. So thank you. Thank you, thank you. Today we have a song, a band I'm not familiar with this band or their music. I'm not sure how, I'm not sure what the band looks like, what's going on. But anyway, this band, I'm not familiar with the music, and I'm excited. I am. Once again, I have a good counsel of people who hold me down and watch out for me, and a lot of knowledge. I learned a lot of things in metal through these people, and Mr. Dirty is one of those people. For all you know, if you've been in this Discord, Mr. Dirty is my minister of music. He's a wealth of knowledge, like I said before in another video, and I'm always excited when he sends me something, because really, he don't send me songs to react to. He just sends me songs for me to hear. But I always tell him, like, hey, bro, when you send a song, I'm reacting to it. That's the bottom line. So, Mr. Dirty, I appreciate you, my good brother. Thank you once again. But I'm reacting to this, so it is what it is. So this song is by a band called, is it Krokus? Krokus. Krokus, if I'm not mistaken. And the song is called Screaming in the Night. Really excited for this. So let's get into it. Krokus, Screaming in the Night. Shout out to Mr. Dirty one time. Yes, sir. Slow groove.
Sons of vengeance, can you rescue me? They got me tied up to a wall tree. They have me screaming out in the night. I'm beginning to see what's wrong and what is right.
Nice. Yo, a couple things. His voice, I love it. I love it. It's that sound that I love. It's that sound that I like. That classic metal vocalist. Um, just dope. That groove and a beat and that bass. Doom, 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 doom. Like, what's not to love? What's not to love? Let's get back into it. Let's go, yo. Let's go. Y'all hear it? Let's go. Let's go. The bass right there. Look for that bass in that gap. Yeah, man, that was Krokus, if I'm pronouncing that right. Screaming in the Night. Absolutely amazing song, but when it comes from Mr. Dirty, it's what you would expect. Um, Amazing song, great voice, music is great, the hook is incredible, and infectious. Got me singing, I die for you. That bass line, that bass line coming under, and then parts like, yo, that's cold. Great sound, great song. What else did I say about it? Awesome band. And, I'm always intrigued by, there's so many bands that I've heard of just on like how massive they were, scale. So I love to hear about all these different new, when I say new, I mean new to me, bands who I'm learning about today I just never knew about. It's so many bands and so many vocalists and guitar players, bass players, drummers, so many elements and pieces of artistry in metal that I just never had a clue about. Right? Like I said, your big, huge bands, your Metallicas, and your Megadeth and your Iron Maidens, and your huge, crazy bands, right? Even with certain the bands that had like hit records, huge hit records, like Rage Against the Machine, right? Or you hear about System of a Down, right? Or you hear about Slipknot, and you know what I mean? Like it's just all these huge bands, and then there's so many more that you have never heard of. Me, a person coming into metal now, right? Not you guys. You guys know all the stuff, right? But it's so many bands that I'm learning about, and old and new, which is incredible. Um, so yeah, man, I love to hear. Now, Crocus is sound. That sound right there. You don't have to tell me an album to go look for. I'm going to get the first album first for sure, and I'm gonna just comb through some albums because that's just classic, legendary sounds right there. I'm not saying the band is legendary or not. I don't know the band, but I know that sound and song, nice. That sound and song, nice. Gots to have it. You know what I mean? And I love the pace of everything's not super fast and shredding. Don't get me wrong. I love thrash. I love speed metal. Don't get me wrong. I do love some of the stuff I posted and learned. I've been learning about. That's fast and aggressive and crazy. But you gotta love a screaming in the night. You gotta love that. Just like I absolutely love Stairway to Heaven. Just like I absolutely love Hallowed Be Thy Name. And I'm not comparing the three, not even in sound, but it's so many elements to metal. I'm just so excited to learn them all, if possible. So much music. And it hasn't stopped that I started learning. New bands coming out every day. New songs, new sets being played, new legendary bands coming up right now that are going to have huge names tomorrow or next year or in a decade or 5 years a decade. Like so, it's going to keep going. But I'm excited to be here and learning it all. Awesome record. Salute to my guy, Mr. Dirty. Once again, amazing, man. Nothing else to be said about them. Thank you. Thank you all who came by and hung out with me today. I appreciate you. Thank you. And hey, you know what? If I love when I introduce something or I'm learning something. It's my first time hearing all this music, and then somebody in the comments who's been in metal for a long time, they say, "Yo, I never heard this band," or "I never heard this song." Thank you. Because for me, I'm like, that's what it's about, right? Because everybody hasn't heard everything. They just haven't. So we're all introducing stuff and learning this stuff through each other. Like I said, I've been here only a few months, and for somebody that's been in the genre 10 years, and I play a band that you haven't heard before, and you're like, wow, I never heard of that band. That was nice, or that was dope. That was sick. I love it. That's the passing of the torch. I don't mean torch like I got it, I have all the knowledge of metal, and now I can pass it on. I just mean like paying it forward. showing somebody else. Because as I was told, some of that true unity in metal, that true fanship, that true uniting of brothers and sisters in metal is always is a large part is introducing something new to somebody else. It's how a lot of you guys listening right now was introduced to metal. Right? Let's talk to some of the older people who was in their uncle's car in 1978 and they threw in a Black Sabbath record for the first time. And you were a kid and you was like, what is this? What about in the 80s when you were riding around with your mom or your dad or just at the house and your dad is an Iron Maiden fan. So he just plays Iron Maiden on repeat. And you came up learning and loving that through your dad. Right? What about your friend who loved Metallica? And you was like, what's that you always play? Let me hear that record you always playing. You go to his house or go to her house and y'all sit there and listen to Metallica and you become a fan instantly. It's a large part of it is introducing music to people. Introducing new sounds and new bands and things you're excited about. Things you're happy about. You're so happy to introduce it to somebody. And then that magic really happens when they love it too. Not that it's bad that they don't, if you introduce something and they don't like it, but the thing about the magic when they like, wow, what is this? That's amazing. There's dedicated fans of people that have been introduced to that group through other dedicated fans of these bands. And that's the beautiful thing. So, yeah, man, right on. Love y'all. Let's keep on sharing. Let's keep on learning. I thank you guys for being on this journey with me. It means everything to me. Truly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Rock on.